There's nothing quite like the Sandton CBD in rush hour to bring out the road rager in you. While the advent of the Gautrain has eased traffic a little, the roads around the nation's economic hub are still frustratingly congested. But there's an alternative to sitting in your car and stewing, one that Jason discovered one sunny day in Sandton.
It's known as Africa's richest square mile, and with over 2,500 companies operating here, it's no wonder that Sandton has become the thriving metropolis that it is today. But has Sandton managed to keep up with the almost 100,000 commuters that filter through its streets each day? Well, that's a concern that the Green Building Council of South Africa and Cycology have decided to tackle head-on. Hashtag decongest Sandton is fast becoming the new trend as electric bicycles are turning heads and cutting through traffic in an attempt to alleviate the ever-rising congestion on Sandton's roads. With many large corporates already showing interest in this initiative, Sandton is on its way to owning the words green mobility.
Hashtag decongest Sandton was obviously born in Sandton because there's a real congestion issue here. Right, 900,000 new square meters of development this year alone and 100,000 more cars before the end of the year. But it's also one of the wealthiest epicenters of our country, right? And our thinking was, if we get corporate South Africa, influencers and decision makers to adopt a hard stance and explore green mobility with us, jump on the electric bicycles and see how easy it is to commute with it for short distance within the Sandton area, half of the battle is won.
Anybody can do this. So we've got a range of bicycles from little ones for kids who we don't host on Fridays, but Vincent at Cycology does run it for the public on Saturdays. But the Decongest Sandton campaign is about corporates, it's about civil society. And we've got a range of bikes to accommodate different styles of rider. And we're wanting to show that green mobility can be safe. It can be healthy. It can be something that corporates want to do. It can be something that civil society gets involved in.
So my helmet's on, battery's charged. It's now time to hit the streets of Sandton.
There's various ways of getting involved. The campaign is structured first of all around these rides that we have every Friday. This is 100% free. We want you to come and we want you to explore non-motorized transport and green mobility because you can't talk about it, You have to experience it and it's an extraordinary experience. So outside of the ride, you can also join the Urban Commuter Research Project, right? And a corporate puts up their hand, we put down 10 bicycles at their offices, then we get some of the employees to put their hands up and they become part of the research project, which means for about a month to 6 weeks, they can actually commute to work daily on the bicycle or use it for short distance commute within the Sandton area. Excellent. That's going to give us the facts and figures that are going to move us forward.
On a single charge of 2 to 4 hours using a standard electrical outlet, you can ride for up to 65 kilometers. And the best part is, it only costs you R1.85.
So the groundswell and support of this movement has been extraordinary. And I think for the Green Building Council's perspective, they realize that you can have a totally unsustainable city with a lot of green buildings in it. The next frontier is mobility, creating access to green mobility for South Africans. And we've been so blessed with all the support we've been getting from both the corporate community and the groundswell of interest happening within the city. We can really see the stars are aligning around this.
I gotta tell you, this has got to be the coolest green initiative. And the best part about it is that I haven't even worked up a sweat. I'm not even tired riding a bicycle. And who knows, in the future, instead of traffic jams with cars, there could very well be traffic jams with bicycles. That'd be fun.